I can't put anything right. Oh my. I'm not even fucking down this shit. Yeah. Oh
40 seconds.
Oh no. Hey, hello. Hello.
There's some versatility inside. He can go. He can play the zero. He can be in a 3-4 or 4-3. I think he provides that.
No.
Thinking, doing R&B and stuff like that. Kristen, he football, he crazy a little, but Percy, he more demure. I make chill music for the ladies, for the guys, with they lady. My love for music comes from just being in the church at a young age. My dad had us in the church. No, I had to either play the drums, sing, mime, dance. It mean the world to me. My 9th grade year, and I broke my leg. I was so obsessive about football, I had to turn to music. So there I express myself. Okay, cool. I'm gonna do Going Ghost. I've been up all night, no. I got a lot of swag and she know. She told me that I always do the most. Where was you when I ain't had no place to go? She told me that I'm always going ghost. EP coming real soon. You can do anything that you want to do.
When it was time to add my son to our car insurance, I was scared to even think about my wallet. But instead, with Drive Easy on the Geico app, my son's safe driving score saved us even more.
It feels good to take control of your wallet. It feels good to Geico.
Introducing Gatorade Lower Sugar. No artificial colors, no artificial flavors, no artificial sweeteners, and 75% less sugar. Gatorade Lower Sugar. Hydrates better than water.
You know why I'm excited for bottomless apps for $9.99?
Why, Hank?
Finally have a reason to wear my bottomless chaps. Whoa!
You've been squatting. You've been doing squats.
Yes, I have been. Thank you. Bottomless apps for $9.99.
Turn the offseason on again with the NFL app. Your home for all things NFL.
It is time for football.
Get the news, the highlights,
They can't stop him!
and deeper access with a subscription to NFL Plus. For the picks, the moves, the plays.
Into the end zone, touchdown!
All in one place,
Wow! Are you kidding me?
all year long. Welcome home. Scan now and score 40% off NFL Plus.
I did.
Our blueprint at 84 Lumber started a generation ago with the simplest of ideas. Hire good people, provide excellent service, add value. From that foundation, we created our structure and shaped an industry. Our plan works. It has for 70 years. At 84 Lumber, we build America.
Try Dr. Pepper Blackberry!
Dr. Pepper and cream soda.
We ride for Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream.
What did she say?
She said Dr. Pepper Cherry is the bestest, boldest Dr. Pepper.
Now, just a doggone
There's
minute.
no finer flavor than Dr. Pepper and cream soda.
Thank you, Blackberry Raven.
Johnny Cage, the gods chose you to fight. I'm an actor. I can't do this. It's time to become the hero you were meant to be.
Mortal Kombat 2, rated R, May 8th.
I'm nuts.
No. With Planters nuts, it's not nuts. It's
Okay, Chef, there's so much going on here.
Welcome back to the 2026 NFL Draft presented by Bud Light. Back here, night 2 in Pittsburgh. The Miami Dolphins will make the next selection.
To announce the Miami Dolphins selection, please welcome a 5-time All-Pro, Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year, and Pro Football Hall of Famer, Dwight Stevenson.
All right, hello everyone, football fans out there. With the 43rd pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Miami Dolphins select Jacob Rodriguez, linebacker, Texas Tech.
There's the celebration for the guy who was the most decorated defensive player in college football last year, won the Bednarik Award that goes to the top defensive player, the Butkus, which goes to the top linebacker, among others. He was just tremendous. He only played his last college game for Texas Tech in Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Dolphins. That didn't go the way he had hoped, that game against Oregon, but he'll have plenty of opportunities after this. And Des, what about this? He was a dual threat quarterback coming out of high school. Only Caleb Williams and J.J. McCarthy, first rounders, ranked ahead of him, and now he's a great linebacker.
Yeah, guys, I had a chance to speak to Jacob, and first and foremost, I thought he should have been a Heisman finalist, deserved the trip to New York by the way he played this season. Here he is right there, converted from quarterback. And Coach, I said, why would you go from quarterback to middle linebacker, maybe safety? He said, because the linebacker is the quarterback of the defense, and I love my guys in positions to make plays. He's a guy to make plays. He's a guy who's a ball hawk, Coach. I think he's going to be fantastic.
I agree. 7 fumbles, 4 interceptions this year. This guy's a really good athlete. He can run. He is
undersized, but the guy makes a lot of plays and he's great in coverage.
I'll say this, and I mean this with no hyperbole. From the start of the process, the beginning of last season, all the way through the pre-draft process, I don't think anybody did more for themselves than Jacob Rodriguez. Fernando Mendoza earned that during the college football season. He didn't even need to go to the combine. He was going for one. Jacob Rodriguez was borderline perfect.
He's a great defender. Not even the best defender in his house.
I started my career at the University of Virginia.
The
I
Detroit
played my
Lions
freshman year there, played every game, played receiver, running back, tight end, transferred to Texas Tech after my freshman year, became a walk-on linebacker. It was challenging to shift to being a walk-on from a scholarship spot, but I think I grew from that. My wife, Emma, she's been there every step of the way. We actually met in high school sweethearts. I got lucky that way. Got married in 2023. Very happy that she's in my corner. She flies Blackhawks for the United States Army. She loves what she does. It's a high performance, high demanding job. Everything she's got going on and how busy she's still able to be there for me on my journey. When I became a walk-on, there was never a lack of faith in my ability, and I believe that I was always going to play in the NFL, and now I'm knocking on the doorstep of being there.
And no longer knocking on the door of being there, Jacob Rodriguez is there, selected by the Miami Dolphins. Jacob, congratulations. Thanks for spending some time with us. Look, you knew this moment was going to happen. How would you describe the emotions when you took that telephone call?
Yeah, it was unbelievable. I saw the name pop up and where I was going to go, and it just burst loud behind me, and I was excited to be there. Excited to, Miami has a great track record of Texas Tech linebackers, so I'm excited to join that lineage.
That's right, Zach Thomas being there, he was terrific there over the years. When you think back on your journey, highly decorated and highly recruited quarterback to now a pick in the top 50 of the NFL draft as a linebacker. How would you describe what you've been through and how you got to this moment?
Yeah, I went through a lot, and it's all just depending on the people around me. And I have a great family here and a great support system of coaches and people that have been in my life and been able to pour into me. And so I'm just thankful for them, and they're the ones who got me through all those times.
Jacob, congratulations. We loved watching you in college, and we wish you all the success in the world with the Miami Dolphins. A great night for you guys. Have a great time, and best of luck to you, my friend. That was Jacob.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys.
Jacob Rodriguez out of Texas Tech. Two defenders from Texas Tech have now been chosen for the first time in the common draft era. Now, we're visiting with Jacob Rodriguez. The Lions took Derek Moore, an edge from Michigan. He won't have to move very far. Nope, not at all.
Oh, wow. AT&T just credited my bill. I guess the service was out and I didn't even notice. It really is America's best guarantee, huh?
Turns out doing the right thing without someone having to ask is always appreciated. Remember when I told you, Blake, you are enough. And you said, thanks, Ted. And then we had that amazing handshake.
I don't remember that.
Blake, you are enough.
Thanks, Ted.
Like and subscribe and come join my chat.
Wait, are you a magician?
I don't know. Why don't you check your pocket? When the connection matters, it has to be AT&T.
Nothing there.
Oh, I was just looking for my phone. The company with America's best guarantee.
Taking a little breather. Corona. La Playa awaits.
Okay, the plumber's fixing that burst pipe. We should be all set. Good thing you're protected 24/7 with your home and auto bundle from Progressive.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just...
Protected 24/7 with your home and auto bundle from Progressive.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure out the right caption to post about this.
Maybe something like, I have protection, just need a...
To post this.
Maybe something like, I have protection, just need a lifeguard.
What about that emoji with a shocked face?
Or maybe flooded with emotion.
That's too much. Try Tuesdays are cray.
You know, technically, you don't have to post everything that happens online. I totally believe you. Life is meaningless without.
Not just your fight. We're all in it.
The same way.
Call 911.
RJ Decker season finale, Tuesday on ABC.
I did.
In life and in business, the goalposts often move. But at Accenture, we say game on. Because whatever goal you're heading for, together, we'll get there.
Try Dr. Pepper Blackberry.
It's Dr. Pepper and cream soda.
We ride for Dr. Pepper, strawberries, and cream.
What did she say?
She said Dr. Pepper Cherry is the bestest, boldest Dr. Pepper.
Now, just a doggone
There's
minute.
no finer flavor than Dr. Pepper and cream soda.
Thank you, Blackberry Raven.
Introducing the Armor All Podium Series, an elite line of car care products developed with our team at Oracle Red Bull Racing. Precision engineered to bring out the best in every car. The Armor All Podium Series, the world's most elite car care.
The 3 for Me, only at Chili's, is now available with a big crispy chicken sandwich that's so big the McDonald's McCrispy has nowhere to hide. Oh, never mind, it was hiding right there. Hey, little fella, this Chili's 3 for Me is the best $10.99 you can eat.
Before we get to the Baltimore Ravens pick, we have some news. The Ravens officially slated to face the Dallas Cowboys, their opponent in the NFL's first ever game in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. That'll be played week 3, 2026 season, Sunday, September 27th. Kickoff, 4:25 Eastern Time at the iconic Maracana Stadium. So now the Ravens, their pick is in. It is a specialty pick, one in which the NFL celebrates a variety of causes and uses a number of stars, including one that the guy sitting next to me is pretty familiar with.
To announce the Baltimore Ravens selection, joined by 10 Maryland High School girls flag athletes, please welcome 3-time Pro Bowler and Heisman Trophy winner, Mark Ingram II.
Pittsburgh, this the hospitality y'all got for your boys. This the hospitality y'all got for your boy. Don't worry. Because on behalf of me, my son, these wonderful young ladies, and all the Black Nation, we got a special message for y'all, Pittsburgh. Yeah! Steelers still suck! Yeah! That. You got a problem with that? Come see me. Big in the flesh. Yes, sir. All right. No, for real. I'd like to give a special shout out to these young women standing alongside me tonight who have been playing flag football at the high school level in Maryland. Thanks to the efforts from my Baltimore Ravens and the MPSSAA, they launched a program in 2023 that can make this day possible. They are here today celebrating a state sanction that passed for high school girls flag football in Maryland, officially making it a state championship sport. Congratulations. And with the 45th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Baltimore Ravens select Zion Young, linebacker, Missouri. Let's go.
Mark Ingram, Nick Saban's first Heisman Trophy winner at Alabama, making the announcement for the Ravens, and Zion Young is taking it all in, soaking it in as he is going in the second round and will play for Jesse Mentor, the new head coach of the Ravens there as they sort of reboot in the post-John Harbaugh era, which was so successful. Zion Young started his career at Michigan State, at Missouri, under Eli Drinkwitz, first-team All-SEC a year ago. He's got 10 siblings, says, I'm loud because I want to be heard.
Yeah, this guy, man, he's quiet but very, very intense, self-motivated, very long edge rusher who majors in block destruction, fiery alpha that brings intense energy to the field. Really love what he's going to do at the next level, Field.
Sometimes you need the steak. Sometimes you need the sizzle. This is more of the steak. This is the guy that's going to defend the run. This is a guy who used to play some defensive tackle at Michigan State during his 2 seasons up there in East Lansing. A rugged 262-pound defensive end who's going to make this Baltimore defense tougher.
This guy can set the edge, win on the line of scrimmage and rush, and he's got great length and size. I think it'll be a 5 technique.
18 tackles for loss for Young last year. He is a Raven. Now the Buccaneers, who took Reuben Bain Jr. last night, will pick.
To announce the Tampa Bay Buccaneers selection, please welcome 5-time All-Pro, member of the NFL 2000s All-Decade Team, and Tampa Bay Buccaneers Ring of Honor Super Bowl champion and Pro Football Hall of Famer, Rondé Barber.
All right, y'all, I'm going to take off my host hat and put on my Bucs hat. How about that? All right, the Bucs with the 46th pick of the 2026 NFL Draft. And I am very, very happy to say this because I might make some Philadelphia fans a little bit upset. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Josiah Trotter, linebacker, Missouri.
Now you have back-to-back Missouri Tiger defenders going in this draft, and the reason he referenced making Eagles fans upset is because this is the son of Jeremiah Trotter. You might recall that Jeremiah Trotter's other son, Jeremiah Jr., drafted by the Eagles, but Jeremiah Sr. made his name with the Eagles, but also he played a few games for the Buccaneers, too, so his son's also following in his footsteps.
No question about it. This guy had just a remarkable breakout during his one season at Missouri. I think Jeremiah Trotter has some of that old-school linebacker nature to him. Didn't have a ton of splash plays. He's tough as nails. I love the way that he navigates traffic in tight spaces. And when you're playing against the run or you're playing against all this stuff with the eye candy, pre-snap, you need a guy with great instincts. No surprise that he is the son of a longtime NFL linebacker.
This guy's a true Mike, in my opinion.
Time NFL linebacker.
This guy's a true Mike, in my opinion. Tough, instinctive, knockback tackler, plays with great effort. And I think that he needs to improve on is, can he play on third down? Is he going to be a good enough pass defender to play all three downs?
Yeah, Josiah told me that his brother Jeremiah watches his film, and he just gives him little pointers like maybe hand placement when going up against blockers in the running game. Things like that that's helped his game in college. But I tell you guys, I watched him, and he's a thumper. I can't wait to watch him at the next level.
How do you feel about what the Buccaneers have done defensively with Bain and now Trotter?
You love the ideal way to draft is when you match value with need as well. You don't want to be drafting for need, but when it aligns with the value, that to me is a sign of a successful draft. The Buccaneers came into this draft. They must get better defensively, must find ways to impact the quarterback. But Levante David recently retired, their outstanding linebacker. Couple of holes filled between Reuben Bain and now Jeremiah Trotter.
You're starting to see those terrible towels wave, and just because there has been a move made, and it is the Pittsburgh Steelers who are about to make the next selection in this draft. They took Maxiana Chor last night, offensive lineman out of Arizona State, a raw guy who started playing football once he got to community college, and now will the Steelers try to find quarterback of the future, specialty pick from the National Football League?
Granddaughter of legendary Steelers scout Bill Nunn Sr. and 4-time Super Bowl champion and Pro Football Hall of Famer John Stallworth.
Good evening, everybody. With the 47th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Pittsburgh Steelers select
Jeremy Bernard, Alabama.
So those of you who follow the draft closely might know that last night it appeared that the Steelers were going to take Mekhi Lemon, a wide receiver out of USC. The Eagles outmaneuvered them, got a spot right in front of them, and took the wide receiver that led the Steelers to take an offensive lineman. Now they get a wide receiver from Alabama. Jeremy Bernard started his career at Michigan State, played for Washington, went with Kalen DeBoer there, and made a huge impact on and off the field. You see a young man, a young Alabama fan who died at a young age. His sisters, Maddie and Lily Smith, met Jeremy after a game in 2024. They noticed that he had a Bible verse on one of his nasal strips, and they said that was my brother's favorite Bible verse. Maddie and Lily then gave Jeremy a blue bracelet with Reed's name and the Bible verse on it, and then he wore it during the game, and he developed a bond with that family. And in his 2 years in Tuscaloosa, he made a tremendous impact both on and off the field with a high level of character he brings, and he's certainly a guy who can make plays.
Well, Jeremy is a very versatile player. They use him in many different ways. He's got great run after catch ability. He's a good route runner. He's very smooth. He can run speed sweeps. Very, very, very versatile. Great hands. Good route runner. I like this guy. He's a tough blocker. He's an old-fashioned football player playing receiver.
As you guys know, Alabama's offense was at times a work in progress this past season. Perhaps the best element of it was the way that they deployed Jeremy Bernard, a real factor in the middle of the field, whether it was coming from the actually being aligned in the backfield or playing from the slot. Not a really explosive guy, never had a catch of even 50 yards in his career, Desmond, but a very reliable number 2.
Yeah, he was a reliable weapon for Alabama. When they struggled offensively, they tried to get the ball into the hands of number 5 in any way they could possible. Consistent guy in the slot and out wide. I love him as a wide out.
Might not have made a 50-yard play.
Wide out.
Might not have made a 50-yard play. Not many dudes made that last one we just saw either. He is now a Pittsburgh Steeler.
Weeds. Does anything keep them from coming back?
Roundup dual action.
Does that say prevents weeds for up to 4 months?
So it keeps working and I can relax?
That's the point.
Does this stuff work for 4 months? Just gotta go to the store now. There you go.
Kill and prevent weeds for up to 4 months with Roundup Dual Action. Roundup, this stuff works.
Now that I've reevaluated my benefits and savings with Voya, I'm feeling great. How's your retirement plan going?
Oh, I've been ignoring it and then hoping for the best.
Come on, good retirement. Don't just hope for a strong future, plan for one with Voya. Plan and invest
Rental cars are not cool. Cars can come in all shapes and sizes. Rental cars are mid-sized or similar. Cars are all about the details. Rental cars are also about the details. It's cool when you can pick the exact car you want and pick it up exactly where you want, like here, or even way out here, but never here. No one wants to be here. You want to be here. Turo, rent a car, not a rental car.
Optimal poop in 10 days. New Iams Proactive 5 for healthy digestion.
The Evergreens family vacation started with Expedia. Dad knew his crew needed peace and quiet, so he booked a vacation home big enough for everyone. Great, right? Nice job, Dad. Expedia, the one place you go to go places.
Georgia plans weddings with the precision of a watchmaker. Surprises aren't her specialty. With the venue flooded, Copilot helps Georgia rebuild the plan in minutes. Georgia runs the show. Copilot helps keep it on track.
The Devil Wears Prada 2, PG-13.
Game 4, Nuggets, Timberwolves. Saturday on ABC. Game 4, Nuggets, Timberwolves. Saturday on ABC and the ESPN app.
Welcome back to the 2026 NFL Draft presented by Bud Light. It's been a beautiful couple of days in Pittsburgh, working our way through the second round here on night 2 of the NFL Draft. Reese Davis, Desmond Howard, Nick Saban, and Field Yates with you as we now await the selection made by the Atlanta Falcons, 48th pick overall.
To announce the Atlanta Falcons selection, please welcome two-time All-Pro and two-time Pro Bowl running back, Michael Turner.
Hey, what up, Pittsburgh? I see my Chargers fans right there. Yeah, I'm representing Atlanta, but it's always both up. We're both up to rise up, baby. And to my no-go family at home watching, I see y'all out there too. Now let's get down to business. With the 48th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select from the bloodline, Avion Terrell, DB, Clemson.
And Michael Turner's reference is because Avion Terrell's brother, A.J. Terrell, is a cornerback for the Falcons. So it worked so well once. For 93 games, A.J. has played on the corner for the Falcons. And now, with his athletic family, they'll continue the tradition in Atlanta. Terrell family, ton of athletic prowess. Sisters that ran track at Western Kentucky and at West Georgia. And of course, A.J., 16th overall pick by the Falcons in the 2020 NFL draft. And now they will be together on the field in an NFL secondary. Avion Terrell.
Avion's a really, really good player to me. Plays best probably when he plays nickel, which I call star. He's aggressive. He plays with toughness. He's got really good feet, change of direction, good balance and body control, which gives him really good coverage instincts. He's a good man-to-man player. He's one of my favorites. Tough, ball guy, gets after it. Very similar to his brother.
Yeah, he is. He's just smaller, right? That's probably the big hindrance here, which you mentioned the potential to play nickel at the NFL level. This past season, he was a ball disruptor, though. What he lacks in size, he makes up for with instincts. And at the point of attack, he packs a bigger punch than his body weight would suggest. That's kind of an unusual situation during the pre-draft process with a hamstring injury that he had a private pro day for scouts to run the 40 time. Re-injured the hamstring as he was trying to run. One of the reasons why he fell in the middle of the second round, Desmond, there was some talk about him being a potential first round.
Yes, brother AJ said that he has the confidence of a daredevil. He says he's always been that way. A very talkative guy, very hyper, and gets the crowd going, gets his teammates going too.
I'd be surprised to see a cornerback, a defensive back, or a nickelback who's talkative. You ever have any say anything to you out there on the edge? Just quiet, reserved, retired types.
Yeah, guys don't talk much. No, those guys, they always got something to say.
I thought there was some talk about him being speed deficient, but I didn't see any of that on film.
That was a part about that sort of private pro day that had scouts flowing. So they said that, I'm not sure he really needed to run a 40 during that private pro day to confirm what kind of player he was on tape. A very competitive player. Things didn't go great, of course, for Clemson this past season, but he was one of the bright spots for that defense that had some other players that perhaps were a bit more underwhelming compared to preseason expectations.
We had a number of moves in round one, teams trading their way up and down the board, and we just had another one for the next selection that's going to be made. It is the Carolina Panthers who make the 49th overall pick. The Panthers got help up front for their young quarterback, Bryce Young, with Monroe Freeling, offensive tackle from Georgia, with their first round pick last night. So now, 17th pick here in the 17th pick here in the second round, 49th overall. Need a safety, maybe another wide receiver. Latetero McMillan was a great pick. Need a safety, maybe another wide receiver. Latetero McMillan was a great pickup for them here in the draft to help Bryce Young, maybe an edge rusher. See what direction the Panthers go here as we return to the podium for the pick from the Carolina Panthers.
To announce the Carolina Panthers selection, please welcome Panthers Hall of Honor inductee and owner of the longest touchdown pass in Super Bowl history, Jake Delhomme.
9th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the reigning NFC South champions, Carolina Panthers, select Lee Hunter, nose tackle, Texas Tech. Keep pounding.
That is the third defender from that Red Raider defense to be selected in the first two rounds of the draft. This is a big fella. That's 33.5 tackles for loss since 2023. Fittingly nicknames the Fridge, maybe in the footsteps of William the Refrigerator Perry, the legendary. He started his career at Auburn, transferred to UCF, where former Auburn coach Gus Malzahn was then the head coach, and then last year went to Texas Tech. And look at his beautiful little daughter, Kaylee, 5-year-old daughter. It certainly is motivating for him. Hunter had a great season at Texas Tech and now is going to Carolina.
If you evaluate defensive tackles on hard to block, this guy's number one. I mean, this guy's strong, very physical, has initial quickness and explosive power, can strike out of his hips. And he, a lot of people said he had a bad body at the combine.
Yeah.
I mean, watch the tape.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Scouting is not about one game, but everybody has their eyes in the college football playoffs, and the best player on the field against Oregon in that game against Texas Tech was Lee Hunter. That really stamped his status as a potential top 50 pick. He slides right inside at number 49.
So Lee Hunter selected, and the New York Jets scheduled to make the next pick after taking 3 players last night back to Pittsburgh in a bit.
At the Home Depot, we've got spring Black Friday savings and all your appliance answers.
I want something to simplify my day.
GE Profile fridge that lends a helping hand and all-in-one laundry in a new eye-catching color. Find your appliance answers now at the Home Depot.
There I was, enjoying my flight. No food, no energy, but suddenly I found Bucked Up energy drinks and protein drinks that were insanely delicious. I wasn't just surviving, I was thriving. But like all good things, my time on the island was coming to an end. Although I missed that island, I still feel like $1 million.
You know, coffee spikes your cortisol.
Yeah, but it's good for your liver.
Pro tip, magnetic hydration.
Cardio ruins muscle gain.
Hey, standing ruins your knees.
Sleep is overrated.
Sitting is hard on your hips.
Colonel knew folks hated Mondays, so he made sure Tuesdays were finger-licking good with 8 pieces of juicy, crispy chicken or tenders for just $10. It's TGI Tuesday. $10, 8 pieces, one big deal. KFC $10 Tuesdays.
Like football, cancer is a game of inches. Small gains, daily work. Cancer is a game of inches. Small gains, daily work. And when you add up all those inches, that's the difference between winning and losing.
We got this.
Travelers swear by this one trip. What's up with Mom?
She's been scrolling travel advice for hours. Now she's got influencer brain.
Hashtag paid partner. Mom, gotta use Kayak. They compare hundreds of sites so you always get your trip right.
Kayak. Got that right.
Mama's back, fam.
100 years ago, no one would insure cars for military members. So they did it themselves. A group of 25 soldiers backed each other. A century later, we're still serving the military and their families. Not just because it's the right thing to do. It's in our DNA. Those values our founders shared: honor, service, loyalty, integrity. Those are the things we live by. And why our members know we'll be there. USAA, taking care of our own.
Cheer up. We're in San Francisco, the most romantic city in the world.
Our NFL coverage continues on Saturday, noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific on ESPN, ABC, and the NFL Network. Rounds 4 through 7. You can see it on ESPN Deportes, Disney Plus, Hulu, ESPN app. Listen to it on ESPN Radio. Anywhere you want to consume the draft, we have it for you. The Jets about to make their next pick, and man, they did great work in the first round last night. Let's see what they get next.
To announce the New York Jets selection, please welcome Offensive Rookie of the Year from the University of Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh native and Pro Football Hall of Famer Curtis Martin.
Listen, I grew up in a little town not too far from here called Homewood. And so I just want to take a brief moment
to thank many of you in this crowd tonight, but the entire city of Pittsburgh for all of the love and support that you've given me throughout my career. Thank you. Now with the 50th pick of the 2026 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select D'Angelo Pons, DB from Indiana.
Pons was the defensive MVP. Pons was the defensive MVP of the Rose Bowl, the Peach Bowl during their run to the 2025 National Championship. Run to the 2025 National Championship, and now the last two picks for the Jets have been from the national champion Indiana Hoosiers. All four of their picks in this draft from teams that made the college football playoff, perhaps trying to instill a winning culture here. D'Angelo Pons started his career at James Madison with Curt Cignetti and moved with him to Bloomington.
You know, some people believe one of the better players on a pound-for-pound basis in the NFL draft. Just not a lot of pounds to work with for D'Angelo Pons. But he had an excellent season for the Hoosiers this past year. Played often on the perimeter and did often draw the best assignment from their top-tier competition. Size is going to be the big determinant at the NFL level. Is he going to be able to hang with some of these bigger, twitchier perimeter wide receivers? He's going to have an interesting tutor, though. His head coach, Aaron Glenn, right, who, of course, coming out of Texas A&M all those years ago, an undersized corner who made up for it in a lot of different ways.
Don't bet against him.
It's a good. Hey.
I'm telling you, this guy is a great football player. I know he might not. This guy can tackle. He has movement skills. He's instinctive. He's got toughness. He's a good blitzer. There's nothing bad you could say about him other than the fact that he's 5'8.5".
Yep.
Yeah, but how many guys that will be drafted in the second round had a Pons named after them? In Bloomington, they renamed pick 6 in the college football playoff semifinal was retention pond. They called it D'Angelo's Pond. Wow. Look, they said it was temporary, but I think it should be permanent for the way that guy played.
I think so too. I had a conversation with his mother. She said even at a young age, he was very competitive, not just in sports, but in academics too. He was put in advanced classes in elementary school. She said this guy always loved when people would talk about his size. He would use his energy as fuel to go out there and prove wrong. He says my technique overrides my size, and he just might have a point.
He sure might. I think Javier Arenas was a guy about this size that played for us, played 5 or 6 years in the league.
Yeah.
He played star all the time. I think D'Angelo would be a great nickel star.
He reminds me of Mike Sanderskill that came from Michigan a couple of years ago.
Right around that range as well.
Yeah. Minnesota Vikings about to make the next selection.
To announce the Minnesota Vikings selection, please welcome two-time All-Conference offensive lineman from the University of Pittsburgh, two-time Pro Bowler Brian O'Neill.
Skol Vikes. Sir, visiting hours are over. With the 51st pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Minnesota Vikings select Jake Golday, Cincinnati. Welcome, brother.
Jake Golday from Cincinnati. I think he started his career FCS Central Arkansas. And he comes from an athletic family, so many of these guys do. His parents were college basketball players. He had an older brother, Garrett, who played college basketball. Tennessee Tech, finished at Christian Brothers to wrap up his career. And congratulations to Jake, just got engaged to his fiancee Cameron Wheeler just a few months ago.
Yeah, man, Jake, 0-star recruit, first went to Central Arkansas, eventually landed in Cincinnati. Guys, big explosive linebacker, loves to attack blockers, heavy-handed, very aggressive. He's a guy, man, who is, like you said, his parents played basketball, but he was drawn to football very early because of his physicality. He's just a guy who wants to go north to south, downhill, and hit you in your mouth.
This guy's an outstanding athlete, and he's got great size. But as you see here, where do you play the guy, inside or outside? That was my biggest question about him, because he does play on the edge, does do a good job. His instinctive playing stack. Interesting.
So Golday had 103 tackles last season. That was third most in the Big 12. Had an excellent season for Cincinnati, and now he is going to Minnesota. Night 2 of the draft rolls off.
If Nationwide could be a great insurance and financial services company, what's stopping you from being so much more than one thing? And that question is what inspired me to create the Motivating Network. All right, y'all ready? Let's hear it now. Motivate others through insurance and financial services. I get emotional saying that. Via acronyms that include Nationwide. Mic drop. For your insurance and financial needs, Nationwide is on your side.
There's going out to eat, and then there's going all out with Platinum. Be among the first to know when tables open on Resi with Priority Notify. Make the most of up to $400 in Resi credit by sampling the menu over and over again. And show your friends what the hype's all about with Platinum Nights.
I order the pastrami.
With dining benefits at over 10,000 euros. With Platinum Nights.
I order the pastrami.
With dining benefits at over 10,000 U.S. Resi restaurants. There's nothing like Platinum. Official payments partner of the NFL.
Can I get a Bud Light? Sorry, the bar's not open yet. Oh, it's not for me. It's for the bride. She said, can I get the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light? Her words, not mine. She wants 3.
She wants more of those deviled eggs, too.
Anything for the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light.
Did you hear about Shield, that test for colon cancer? No, what? It's just a blood test. No. Exactly.
Shield is for people 45 plus at average risk, not high risk for colon cancer. Ask your doctor about FDA-approved Shield.
Ooh. With the 61st pick of the Super Bowl, the NFL selects ESPN.
I didn't.
Hey, man. You like Dr. Pepper? And its unique blend of 23 flavors.
It's everything.
Introducing the Armor All Podium Series, an elite line of car care products developed with our team at Oracle Red Bull Racing. Precision engineered to bring out the best in every car. The Armor All Podium Series, the world's most elite car care.
Now at McDonald's, a sausage McMuffin is $1.50. Normally, Coach T is all business, but today she has a sausage McMuffin for the whole team and a tournament to win. Get more value when you order from the under.
College game day is built by the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
It's sitting review.